The ARC of the Quad Cities area is an organization serving individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities since 1952. The ARC promotes living and working in partnership with the community to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. As recently as 60 years ago, individuals with developmental disabilities were denied access to the public school system, and parents were encouraged to send their children out of sight, out of mind to large state-run institutions. Although this was considered the societal norm, 13 families knew instinctively that given the right supports, all people with developmental or intellectual disabilities could live full, self-determined lives. They proved to everyone that all people, regardless of disability, deserve the opportunity to live, learn, and play inclusively within their own community, and the ARC of the Quad Cities area was formed. The ARC of the Quad Cities area value in the community revolves around the individuals and families who are supported by the ARC.
My sister Kim has Down syndrome, and she's been supported by the ARC ever since she's 18 years old. She has wonderful personality. She has great people skills. She's a very loving individual, but she needs support with daily living. Living in this home has allowed her to become more independent in many things. Learning cooking skills, learning how to get along with a group of her peers versus living with her family or her mother. She has the opportunity, I feel, to be her own self more.
The ARC's mission is put into action by Steve, who embodies what it means to be self-determined and whose life is an achievement in itself.
I never had a house before. I used to live in apartments and stuff. So first time I looked, I looked at this house, and then we came back and she told me, asked me if I wanted. I said, yeah, and we had to do a lot of paperwork and stuff and sign papers. And so, yeah, it's a lot of work. So I enjoy owning my own place and stuff, the freedom and stuff. So, yeah.
The ARC is committed to the success of each individual. When individuals like Steve take their place in the community, their lives have a transformational effect on their families, friends, and ultimately the community. To know Steve is to know what inclusion looks like, realized in his lifetime. Many are still waiting to get to that level of achievement, and the first step is accessible housing. Everyone deserves a place in our community. Our homes are the starting point from where we access all the amenities that make the Quad Cities community a great place to live.
More than 60 years ago, the ARC of the Quad Cities was founded by 13 families who had no supports for their children who lived here in the Quad Cities area. Their only recourse was to send their family members to a state institution, and that was unacceptable for them. As a result, they founded what is today the ARC of the Quad Cities area. Our organization now serves 350 people every day in our day programs, residential, respite, and support services. We're very excited to do that. At the same time, we need residential supports to expand so that people can live a more inclusive life in our community. Our capital campaign has a two-pronged mission. The first, of course, is to raise money to support the capital development of our group homes. But the second is a focus on inclusion, making sure that the community as a whole benefits. Whenever individuals have their rights fully recognized in the community, then everyone benefits, whether that be in their living arrangement, in their work environment, or in recreation, in community play. And we encourage everyone in the community to join us in this mission.
In 1979, Heritage 53 was constructed, a 5-building campus licensed as an intermediate care facility for the developmentally disabled and one of the first residential facilities of its kind in Illinois. It was a huge shift away from much larger state-run facilities and a pivotal point in the organization's history. The Building Homes Welcoming Opportunities campaign will raise funds to bring those residents into their rightful place, a welcoming home environment in the Quad Cities community.
New construction of the proposed properties not only has an economic impact, but it really, as it relates to the social inclusion of a community, it really speaks to the core values of what a community represents. The fact that Arc of the Quad Cities is being this aggressive and has been successful enough to be on the cutting edge of partnerships and is actually bringing funds from the Attorney General's National Foreclosure Settlement. The Attorney General National Foreclosure Settlement is based on 48 Attorney Generals coming together and providing resources into the community. The fact that a nonprofit mission-based organization has direct access to an unrestricted source of funds that most communities in the country do not even have an ability to apply for speaks very loudly of how much we believe in this effort. Those who contribute to this ongoing effort as it relates to the construction of these homes through additional resources and the regional approach for implementation of this program, it allows us to receive additional 50 cents on the dollar through the state donation tax credit program. What does that mean? It means that for each contributor that is making a contribution to this effort, based on whatever heartstring I need to pull at today, but for every dollar that you invest, we can actually access another 50 cents. So we're leveraging your investment with another resource from the day you make the contribution.
I can see a beautiful home being built right here, can't you? I invite you to be a part of this campaign and to provide homes in our community for individuals with disabilities.
The Arc of the Quad Cities area, a United Way community partner, is accredited by CARF. For more information on programs or services offered by the Arc, please call 309-786-6474.